Ask any trader who's blown an account what actually killed it, and it's almost never the strategy. It's emotion, fear, greed, revenge trades. Today, I'm looking at a way to take that out of your hands, a verified gold trading track record you can run alongside your own trading. And I'm doing it honestly. Quick disclaimer, not financial advice, right? Trading carries real risk. Past results don't guarantee future ones. Always do your own research. Let's dig in. So let me start with why this even matters before we touch a single number. Most people think trading success is about finding the perfect strategy. It isn't. You can hand two people the exact same system and one makes money while the other loses it. And the difference is discipline. It's whether you can sit through a losing streak without panicking or resist doubling your risk after a win. That's a problem this solves. Instead of you carrying every emotional decision yourself, you've got a systematic, verified track record doing the work in the background, cold and consistent. So before I show you the returns, understand that that's a real product here. Removing you is the weak link. If trading feels confusing or inconsistent, it might not be your efforts. It might just be a lack of clear direction. Let me introduce the Signaler.com, a signal service focused on delivering precise, well-structured trade ideas without all the unnecessary noise. With the Signaler, you get carefully prepared trade setups, exact entry points, take profit and stop loss levels, and straight to the point market insights that actually make sense. Every signal is built around discipline and proper risk control. There's no exaggeration and no overtrading, just calculated opportunities based on real analysis. And if you want to see the quality for yourself, they offer a 7-day free trial, so you can test the signals before making any commitment. Stay focused, follow structure, trade with a plan. Try the Signaler.com today. Now, let's get back to the video. Now, the returns, right? And this is where most look at my results videos fall apart, right? Because you've got no way to know if they're real. Here, you do. Up at the top, you've got two green ticks, track record verified and trading privileges verified. Now, that means MyFXBook is putting this data straight from the broker automatically. Nobody's typed these figures in by hand. And what do those verified figures say? 135% gain on a real dollar account trading live on MetaTrader 5 since October. Nearly a year of confirmed independently checked performance. That verification badge is the difference between a claim and a fact, and this one's a fact. So let's watch how that 135% was actually built, because the shape of the climb tells you as much as the final number. See how it steps up consistently over months, trade after trade, week after week. This is the fingerprint of a real repeatable system, not a single moonshot gamble that happened to pay off once. And it's worth knowing what it's trading, right? It's gold. Now, this is a gold specialist, so we'll come to the exact numbers. But the point is this account isn't spread thinly across 100 markets. It's picked one and gone deep. Focus like that is usually a very good sign. Right, now, the part, I refuse to skip because you deserve honesty over hype. This account had a maximum drawdown of 70%. So let me say that clearly. At one point, it was down 70%. That is not a small dip. And if I glossed over it, I wouldn't be giving you a real review. But look at what happened next, because this is the actual story. It didn't blow up, right? It didn't die there. The system clawed its way back out of that hole and pushed on to fresh highs. And that's the thing you can only learn from watching how something handles adversity, resilience, right? A pretty chart on an easy market proves nothing. Surviving a 70% hit and recovering, that proves the system has a backbone. So the honest framing is simple, right? This carries real risk, like everything in this game, but it's a system that's already been tested by fire and came out the other side, which is exactly why you size sensibly and never commit money you couldn't stand to lose. For anyone who wants the hard data, here it is, right? Almost 1,430 trades. That's a serious sample big enough to trust. A win rate of 76% long and 74% short, so around 3 in 4 trades land green. And a profit factor of 2.30, meaning it earns more than $2 for every one it gives back. Drill into the gold specifically, and it's even sharper, over 1,100 XAU USD trades at an 80% win rate. That's not luck. That's someone who spent their screen time mastering one instrument until they read it better than most. Two last things worth your eyes, right? First, this risk of ruin table right across it, right? The probability of total lots reads under 0.01%. So no table sees a future, but statistically, the way this account trades, the odds of a full wipeout are tiny. Second, the style. Average trade length is about 3.5 hours, right? This isn't white knuckle position held for wheat, right? It's disciplined, in and out, take the profit, reset. So put all of it together, the verification, the recovery, the sample size, the low risk of ruin, and you've got a picture of a system built to keep running, not to flame out. So that's my honest take. The full picture, drawdown included, right? On a verified track record that got knocked down and got back up. If you want to run these numbers yourself, and you should, the link to Stoic FX is in my description. Take a look, decide for yourself, and I will catch you in the next one.